in school and I don't speak to you first, but I usually speak to you first. You going for like, I'm not talking to you. But me, I'm just like, you know? And then girls is just like, what am I talking about right now?
Come on, it was going good. Don't start talking in close again.
Girls is just like, it's just like, cause like you got the money, like you know you got them times of the money, and it's like it was just, why you laughing? Girl, I'm being dead serious right now. You taking me as a joke. I don't appreciate. I'm stuck.
I'm sorry.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Alright, there we go. Alright, let me be serious for real.
Alright, so let's go back to communication. So, what do you think should be within a friendship? What do you think should be communicated? Like just certain things or everything?
Alright, my definition. I'm gonna say my definition of a friend. My definition of a friend is somebody who's there for you all the time. Somebody who you can tell everything to. Somebody who's gonna pick you up when you down. You feel me? Somebody who's going like, you know, just somebody who's just there and you can trust and you honest with each other. You know, y'all don't judge each other, everything like that. So what should be communicated in that friendship is just your feelings, like you know, like how you feel about that person. Like it's like a relationship. You know, when you in a relationship, how you feel about that person is gonna. Why you looking at me like that?
So I'm trying to figure out what your 14-year-old self know about a relationship.
Bro,
Okay, come
that's
on.
what this generation is about now, okay?
Okay, because you've been in a relationship before?
No, I have not.
Oh, so I was just trying to connect the dots. I was trying to follow the story.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
But no, I mean, he was flowing though. But okay, this is my thing. I believe that some friends, I think where some people go wrong with friendships is some people are, like you said, always there for you and do all that type of stuff. But the people got to realize that some friends are good to you, but they're not good for you.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have somebody that's like always there, that answer when you call or that you feel like you can talk to. But that same person that could be good in another area can be bad in another area. What I mean by that, case in point, my old friend, you remember? Okay, she was a good friend, but the thing is, she was the type of friend that always said, like if I said...
It's for my ear. Okay, I had that.
Okay, so she was a good friend, but the thing is, like if I said, you know what, I'm about to just like quit school because I don't feel like it, she'll ask why. It don't matter what the reason is, and I'll be like, yeah. And so she'll be like, okay, well, if you with it, I'm with it. Versus my best friend now, Faith, if I say I'm quitting school, it's going to be a whole cuss out. It's going to be followed by a long text. It's then going to be followed up by when she see me, she going to hit me. Okay? And the thing is, it's not about her hitting me or doing all that type of stuff. Faith has never been just my yes man. If I say something, if it makes sense, then okay. But if I say something that don't make sense, I'm going to be the biggest dummy in the world. And she going to hit me by telling me that's how dumb you are. That's what I mean by some friends are good to you. Now, the first one, she was a good friend, no doubt. But she wasn't good for me. Okay? And I think that's the problem with communication. A lot of people fall off simply because of miscommunication.
And, like, my head could be somewhere, like, we don't think the same. My head could be somewhere, and your head could be out of space. Feel me? Like, my head could be on Earth, and your head could be out of space. How we gonna connect with that? My head right here, your head right there.
But that's just like you said earlier, when you was like...
They gonna keep going around each other, you know?
When you was like, well, you used to be the first one to speak, and then the day that you don't speak, stop. The day that you don't speak, the other friend think that something is going on. But this is what I mean by if you were true friends, a true friend can...
Will come up to you like, Linda, what's up?
Yes,
what's
a
wrong?
true friend can hear their best friend when they don't say nothing. That's what a true friend is. Somebody else is just like, oh, what's wrong with her? Oh, she got attitude? No, don't let me stay back. Don't let her start with me today. No. A real friend gonna be like, what's wrong with you? You got a problem?
Yeah, what's wrong? You
and
alright?
and they're gonna be
What's up?
stern, but they're gonna be still in a joking way. That way you feel like, okay, talk to me. Like, what's going on? Because something's not right with you today.
Yep.
Versus
That's somebody's diamond.
versus catty friends and be like, oh, well, Shane speaking to me, she must got a problem. And I'm like, oh, was she talking about me? Then it go back to where all of a sudden they talking to somebody else. You done said this about this person. You don't like this person. You hating on this person. And all it is, you probably could have just had a bad morning.
Seriously, and that's exactly how I
It ain't got nothing to do with them. But now,
This not happening in my life right now, though. Live my
no, it
best
ain't
life.
happening tomorrow. I mean, my friend good.
Period.
Period.
That was when I was going
But
old school.
But I do believe what I do believe that sometimes, even though we had bad friendships with some people, I do believe that they were able to teach us a lesson.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you, from all of those bad friendships, I learned a lesson from each one. And I know not to do that. I know to do that differently. See, me, I'm the type of friend that, like, I care. So, like, I'm going to make sure that you, like, you're not just good, but you all the way good. And so sometimes that can be, like, bad, because sometimes people could just be, like, using you. Like, one friend, all they wanted to do was just, like, use me. They wanted me to take them here, take them there, take them there, do this, do this, do this. And I'm just like, bruh, excuse me, can I have a life? Can I? But, yeah.
I look different on my phone than I look on your phone.
Huh? I don't got time. But, yeah, I don't know. I think that friends are here to
uplift you and comfort you. That's a friend. Who's someone who comforts you. So you're not alone. Because if you think about it, what's the point of having friends? To have somebody to chat with, to have somebody to call, to have somebody to text.
So what do you think are the top 5 qualities of a good friend?
What you mean? Like,
What are in a friend? What are some things that what are 5 things that a friend should have, that they need to have in order to be considered your friend?
okay, they have to be honest.
Okay.
They have to be honest. They have to. They have to be like. They have to care. Like they have to be caring. They have to. How do I say this? Not be a troublemaker. That's the quality. Yeah. They have to not be like. They have to be. Like. Wait, I was just thinking about it. Like.
Oh, you said honesty,
Honesty.
not a troublemaker.
Well, I said 3 things. I said honesty, caring,
Not a troublemaker.
not a troublemaker. Not like to be in trouble with these people. Like, you know, they all rowdy and rah. Like, chill. I'll be respectful. Like, you're not about to be disrespecting me. Respectful. And just I don't know. Like,
You need one more.
comforting.
Well, that's good. But I'm going to take me and my best friend and use that as an example. Okay, so the 5 things that I need in a friend. First off, I need them to be the opposite of me. Okay?
That's me, I'm working.
So, the reason why I say the opposite of me is because, like, with me and Faith, I'm strong in certain areas, she's strong in other areas. So, with us being opposite, in the areas that I'm weak in, she's stronger in. So that way, when I start to fall short, she's able to speak. And I recognize it and able to pull me from the low place. Versus when she is in her low place, I'm stronger in that area, so I'm able to uplift her and pull. That's what I mean opposite. The thing is, if I have someone that's the same, that's like compatible with me and weak in the same areas, if I get low, you can't pull me nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We're going to have 2 big W's just sitting there looking at each other. So that's why I said I need someone that's the opposite of me. First of all, I need someone that has my best interest at heart. So when like me, I'm very spare of the moment. Like I like to do stuff, and it's like sometimes it could be like really, really random. And my thing is, I don't plan all the way out. And so sometimes I kind of put a plan like halfway together. So with that person being having my best interest at heart, everything that I do, no matter what it is, I run it past her. And that way, if she got my best interest at heart, she gonna tell me, well, Fave, no. Fave, yes. That way, I got someone kind of in my corner that's thinking about what I'm not thinking about. That's thinking about the downside of things. Third, I need someone that, I don't know, that can listen. See me, because I think about a lot of stuff every day. I go through a lot of stuff, and I need someone that can just, like, be my listening ear. And that can, like, that I know that's not going to go back, like, oh, let me tell you what Danye said. No, I know that whatever I say, it's going to stay with her and ain't going nowhere.
And even if y'all fall out, it still ain't going to go nowhere.
It ain't going to go nowhere. So, yeah, certain things. Like, me and Faye, we've been friends for a year and a half. But there's certain things that we know about each other that we have never even... There's certain things that we've been through that we've never even repeated to each other. It's just like, okay, it happened. Let it go. Boom. We're done. It's no point of dwelling on that. Another thing I need in a friend is I need someone that is supportive. Like, I don't need you to be a sideline hater. Like, I feel like because I need my friend to know that when I win, we win. It's just not a me. Like, it's just not a me team. If you win, we winning together. I got your back 100%. What you about to do with that? And then, the third thing, I need a friend that know how to pray. Because, look, that's the third. The fifth thing, I need someone to know how to pray. Because prayer, I believe that prayer really, like, really work. And I believe if we pray together, it's nothing, like me and Faith, we have this thing. It goes, faith and fear can't come out the same tongue. So you got to choose which one you're going to speak. So, with that being said, you can't say that, like, okay, like you, what's your YouTube channel, right? You said you want to be a big YouTuber. You can't start and say, well, I want to have this big old channel, but this is only my first video, so it don't matter. No, you got to think big all the way across the board. So, you got to choose which one you're going to speak to that. So, with us, whenever someone falls short, we remind ourselves of that, and then we go ahead and we pray together and solidify it, and then we're done. We pray about stuff all the time and just watch it manifest before our eyes. I need someone to know how to pray, because if I'm sitting here and I'm like, listen, I need to get quiet, I need to pray, I don't need you asking me, oh, you got a problem with it? You're not talking to me, not answering my text message. You already on my type time. It's not about we still friends, but I got to turn you off for a minute. Because obviously God needs my attention for something. But what was you saying about prayer? You were saying something about prayer.
Say later.
Huh?
Say later.
Say later. Oh. Yeah, but that's the main thing I think that happens, that falls out with friendships, is the problem is that no one is communicating. Somebody over here has their stance about something, somebody over here has their stance about something, and there's a middle ground that no one is touching. Just still thinking a minute? The common ground? Nobody's coming to that common ground. And the problem is, when we come to the common ground, we realize that it was never really an issue, it was just miscommunication. And that's the problem. And the problem is, 99.9% of females in America are petty.
Yeah.
Even at her age. Even at mama's age. They're petty.
My mirror is really petty. Very, very petty. Yeah.
Don't come for her. She didn't say for you. She did not.
Petty.
Okay? But that's the problem. And if we lose the pettiness, we can actually come together and get some things done and just realize it. Huh?
I like how I look at your phone more than my phone.
My phone's darker. But that's just saying, like, I think that's what it is. Is everybody is miscommunicating, and some people think that, like, it's a problem, or you don't like somebody, and everybody else going back saying, well, did you hear this? My thing is, if you got a friend like me, I don't use the, the friend word lightly. I have one best friend. I have one close friend. Well, two close friends. Two people that like if they call me, I'm coming. But best friend, I'm dropping everything out. Here I come. But my thing is, I don't use that word lightly. So I feel like if my friend tell me something, don't go around telling the world. If they want the world to know, they would tell the world. You don't gotta repeat what they say. Cause the problem is, as soon as they repeat something you told them, then you got an issue, a big problem. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but the reason I got two best friends only because I'm sorry about Morgan and my best friend for the longest. We literally grew up together in diapers, all of that. I want to say diapers and pampers at the same time. But yeah, in diapers, all of that. Like that's really like my ride or die. Seriously, like she fight, I'm fighting too. I fight, she's fighting too. I call her and tell her everything. We don't talk every day. We don't see each other every day. But when we see each other or when we talk, it's like we just catch up. Like we literally was just talking yesterday. That's how it is. Or like if we have like a little fallout, which we barely have, as soon as we see each other, we hug it out, we talk about it, and it's done. We don't talk about it ever again. So like that's she's the real. I feel like that's why like she's my best friend. Like and like we talk about everything. And I know she ain't gonna go nowhere telling anybody and all that. Diamond, she's my best friend because like the whole thing when you were just talking about um oh she ain't speak to me, she must got a problem, all that. Diamond is not that. Diamond was literally sit there and ask me 1,000 times what's wrong until I tell her. She will like sit there and guess 1,000 times because she know me so well. Like she, yeah, that's best friend. Like, Diamond will sit there. What's wrong? Your grandma, your uncle. What's wrong, Zayna? Zayna, what's wrong? Like literally sit there in my face. Zayna, what's wrong? What's wrong? Want to go somewhere? You want to take a walk? Zayna, what's wrong? That's really her. Like,
She's that type. That type.
like,
But see, no. And I believe that, like, me and Faye, we don't have, like, falling out. We have, like, small disagreements, but they're not, like, big. And the only reason I believe those happen is because I believe that within a friendship, like, even though you're a friend, some stuff is, like, kind of kept, like secret, kind of. And so I just believe that, like, the reason why we have, like, small disagreements is because you're still, like, within a friendship, you're still learning your friend. Like, I know Faith, but it's a part of Faith that she kind of, like, keeps secret. So I got to go in and I got to find out, okay, what's wrong with you? Like, you're going to talk to me. And I think it's just her. It's not that she just purposely not telling me, but it's actually building, it's still like a trust thing. You're still building trust within your friend. And so, like, some stuff I'll go through, I'll tell her, but I won't tell her right away. But that's what I had to learn. My thing is, I had to learn that I can't go through everything by myself. Sometimes I'll just be like, you know what, I'm going to just try to figure it out on my own. And that's the downside of things because Faith is the type that she like the misfix it. She want to fix everything. And the problem is, when she can't fix it, it stresses her out. So I just like, you know what, I ain't going to say nothing. And the thing is, I gotta know that I can't do that because then when I eventually do tell her, now she's stressed all the way out. That was a bigger problem. That's the issue. So I think that you're just like, I think it's, well, I know with me, it's just like building more trust within your friend to know that they can handle it. They can actually deal with it. They can help you. But, yeah.
like me and Diamond, the only, like, we had like two fallouts that we just had, and they were so stupid. Like, y'all won't ever laugh when I tell y'all. They are so stupid. Like, only between us, the only fallouts we had, like, just between us, the real fallouts was dumb. We literally fell out. Me and Diamond always sit next to each other. So when me and Diamond, one time I was sitting next to Diamond and I was doing my work and she was like this on my desk, like her elbow was on my desk and she was laying down trying to go to sleep or doing something. And I was like, Diamond, can you get your elbow off my desk? And she was like, but you wasn't saying that when I was doing it a couple minutes ago. Why you want it off my desk now? Why you want it off my desk? I was like, because I'm trying to do my work. That's literally like some petty stuff like that. And she got mad because I asked, can she get her elbow off my desk? And we fell out for like a couple months, like 2 months, a month, something like that. Some dumb stuff like that. And as soon as we go back talking, it was like nothing ever happened. Never spoke about it again. Another fallout was because some real dumb stuff. I was only playing with her, taking her lunchbox, and everybody was playing with her lunchbox. And Diamond does that all the time to people. But you know, she got mad because I took her lunchbox and we was playing around with it at lunch, and because what somebody else did, they act like they was gonna throw it in the trash. Because what somebody else did, she got mad at me, and we stopped talking. But her and that person that was about to throw it in the trash kept talking that same day. But because I was involved with it, and I understood where she was coming from, because I was involved with it, she got mad at me, and we stopped talking for like 3 months. Some dumb stuff like that. So like, and I feel like you gotta understand where that other person is coming from for a friendship. Like you can't just see stuff on your point of view, because when you have fallouts like that, it's just gonna be like, well, like you're not gonna understand that person, and it would just never get fixed.
That's true.
Like,
well, look, our last falling out, I was being petty. I honestly was. I was being petty, and I didn't answer the phone. And she didn't. I didn't, because she had made me mad, so I didn't answer the phone. And she had called me. It was like a Sunday night. It was a Sunday night, and she had called me like 2 times on Sunday. And me, I go through this thing, like when I get upset, I shut down. Like I shut all the way down. And so me, this was a big shutdown. Like I shut down social media pages, like everything. I deactivated everything, right? But what happened was I forgot to deactivate Messenger. And on Facebook Messenger, it tells the last time he was on there. So, she called me. I didn't answer. She called me again. So she texted me and was like, "What's wrong?" Then I didn't even open the text. I didn't read nothing. I was just mad, right? So then I deactivated everything. So then she texted me and was like, I see you're active on social media. So I know you're just purposely ignoring me. And so I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot the messenger. So then I just deactivated Messenger and I went to sleep. And so then I woke up in the morning, she still kept texting me, all this stuff. I did not answer. Like, I didn't answer nothing. Now, mind you, when we finally talked, so she was like, oh, you was being petty because you blocked me on social media. And that's what made her mad. I said, first of all, I didn't block anybody. I deactivated them. And I'm like, first of all, if I wanted to get away from you, I just wouldn't answer your phone call like I did. But I didn't see the big problem was because she has all of my passwords. She has my password to Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Google, Gmail. She could change the passwords if she wanted to. And I'm just like, but that's the type petty stuff we was on. And she thought I blocked her. And then that was the falling out. And I'm just like, child, good day. Good day. But it would just be petty stuff like that. It don't be like big stuff. And I only ignored it. Like but the problem is she's real dramatic. Like super dramatic. And so she did all that. I only ignored her for, I'm going to say, a good 12, 13 hours. That's it. It wasn't even a full 24 hours.
mm-hmm.
And she had a condition. But now that I know that she like absolutely don't like that, I'll answer the phone and tell her, I'm mad at you. I'll talk to you later. I just won't go, because my thing is like when I get upset, it's a shutdown for me. But I'm just like, I don't understand how she thought, like, because she thought that I blocked her on everything. But I'm just like, I don't understand how you can block somebody and they got the password. Like, that didn't make sense to me. But to her, that made perfect sense. So I'm like, okay, sis, I'll just answer you next time. I'm still going to deactivate my pages, but I'm still going to tell you that I'll talk to you later. See? I resolve.
Yeah, to be like a friend like that, you have to learn how to not have a response for everything. You have to learn how to let stuff go. Because if you see her arguing with a friend over something so dumb, and you just still keep going and going, that's only making it worse.
Yeah. Now, see, we've never had a full-out argument. It's just like little petty, like dumb stuff. But arguing, we do not argue. Because my thing is, both of us are wise enough to know that if I'm that angry, I'm not going to say anything. Because what I say can be detrimental and it could hurt. It could hurt your feelings in a way I didn't mean it to. So I won't talk. And she's like that too. Like what she'll say is cause you know how I tell you if the person read the message, she'll read the text message. But guess what? She probably answer. If she mad, let's say if she mad on Monday, she'll read the text message. You probably get an answer like Thursday. She's super petty. And that's fine. That is totally fine. But the thing is, what I realized is she don't do it as often now because she don't like it being done to her. See, me, like if she send a text message, I got a good 20, 30 minutes before she send another text like, you got a problem? Like that. Or she'll call. So, I know. So she don't like it being done to her, so she'll just answer and be like, we'll talk about it later, or we'll talk about it when we see each other. But it's not like we've never had like a full out argument because I think it'll either end like, I think she'll wind up plucking me or I wind up crying because I cry in a heartbeat. And will because you're nasty. But yeah. But yeah, my phone might die too. This was fun. I wish we could have did it on Facebook Live. But next time we do it. But yeah. But y'all follow her channel. What's your YouTube?
I don't know.
Y'all follow her YouTube. We're gonna post it in the description. Goodbye. Good night. I say goodbye.